In a previous video I showed you that instead of just taking photos against pretty flowers, trees and shrubbery, that you could also make use of slightly more unconventional backgrounds. In fact, I even took a portrait against the door of a gent's toilet. But of course trees, shrubbery and lovely blossom can look great too. Well, it's summer here in the UK, although you may not know it from the cold temperature. But in our garden we've got some great colours that I can use for portrait backgrounds. But rather than have these colours as straight backgrounds, I prefer to use them as a kind of patterned or textured background. I'll show you what I mean. So first of all I'm going to take a picture of Jane against this beautiful laburnum tree. Now the camera is set to P mode. The settings are not really anything special. I've got an aperture of f8. I've put the flash on the camera because I'm going to use a little bit of fill flash. The light is nice, but we don't really have any benefit of kind of top shade. So this fill flash will just give a little sparkle to the eye. There's a whole film coming up soon on using fill flash. So here we go. Move over this way a little bit, Jane. That's it. Go a bit further back. Actually, come over this way again. That's it. Alright, let's give that a go. Yeah, that shot looks quite nice, doesn't it? But really, it's nothing special. And in fact, although the laburnum are beautiful colours, they're actually a little bit distracting. What I'm aiming for is to try and get a kind of patterned, textured kind of background. So I'm going to open up the aperture to f2, which will give me a shallow depth of field. And I'm going to ask Jane to step away from the laburnum to give me a better chance of blurring the background. Wow, that looks much better, doesn't it? The laburnum has just changed to a kind of abstract pattern, and now the focus is definitely on Jane's gorgeous face. Bless her, love her. For this shot against the brightly coloured shrub, I need to get Jane lower to make sure her head is positioned against it. That's why she's sitting down. Give me a lovely little smile, Jane. Beautiful. Another one. Yeah, I like that as well. The colours look even brighter than the laburnum. But, you know, you can experiment, find different colours. Autumn colours look fantastic too. And finally, we'll take one more shot against this cherry tree. Unfortunately, it's not quite as cherry coloured as it was about a week ago, but you'll get the general idea. Jane is standing quite away from it, probably about 7 feet from the tree. I'm still at f2 and I've got a shutter speed of 1/1600th of a second. Still using the fill flash because, as I said, the sun is shining a little bit brightly. There's no top shade, so that will just brighten up her eyes a little bit and smooth out some of the shadows. So let's give that a try. Yeah, I think these look great. I hope you agree. It's so easy to do, isn't it? Just find yourself some lovely colours in a garden or park, use a wide aperture to get a shallow depth of field, and put your subject a few feet away from the background. You'll get some beautiful portraits with that elusive wow factor. Bye for now.